All right, so I'm here today to talk about why you're so hung up on the person that you're hung up on. It could be male or female; it doesn't really matter. The same rules apply to both sexes. The reason why you're hung up on this person, and I guarantee you, this is the reason, because I've been there before, is because they're your only option. That's actually good, and we all have options out there, but most of them are just something we don't want to take. Like we could all get a job at McDonald's or Burger King, but we don't want those jobs. Those jobs are minimum wage, they suck. We want the good job. So we hold out. So if you get one job offering, they have you by the balls and they know it. But if you get two or three job offerings and one of them starts playing around, starts playing games, like let's just say you get three job offers, right? And one of them says, hey, I'm going to pay you $75,000 a year and you could work from home on Fridays. And the next job is like, well, I'll pay you 60, but you got to come into the office every day. And it's kind of the same concept, same job. And the third one's like, well, I'll pay you 90, and you can work from home. Which job are you going to take? You're going to take the third job. Pays more, more free time to yourself, get work from home. So you'll choose that job. Now, let's say you go to your first day on the job and they say, well, I know we said we'd pay you 90, but we're actually going to pay you 60. And then if you do a good job, we'll bump you up. What are you going to say to those people? You're going to say, screw you. I have other job offerings. See you later. Right? You're not going to put up with their crap because you don't have to. You have other options. That's the same concept when it comes to dating. If you have three guys or three girls and they're all equally good looking, they all have the same kind of career path, same sense of humor, if one of them starts playing games, you're going to drop them. You're not going to put up with that. You're not going to put up with some guy who says he'll call and doesn't call, or some girl who says she'll hang out and then she flakes on you. You're not going to put up with it because you don't have to. That's why. You don't have to. But when you only have one option, you're weak. You're weak. They have you right where they want you, and they can do whatever they want, and you'll put up with it, and you'll stay hoping that one day they'll come around. So that's why. So if you are hung up on one person, best advice I give you is to try to go out there and meet new people, flirt. That's the best thing you could do. Never settle for one person, because most of the time if I meet a girl and she's cute and we start texting, guess what? Nothing ever happens. She plays games. It turns into a bunch of crap. And she just wastes my time, or she already has a guy that she's hooking up with and I'm her backup guy. That's usually the case. And, you never want to stop at just one. So don't celebrate because you got somebody's number or you're talking to someone, because chances are it's not going to turn into anything. In fact, think about all the people you talk to and then how many of those you date. And then think about all the people you dated and how many you're going to marry. Well, you're only going to marry one, right? Or maybe two at most, three. So most people aren't going to make the cut. So you don't want to give up on just one. And so that's why you're hung up. You're just hung up because you don't have any other options. Best thing to do is go out, maybe happy hour at work, go to concerts, do anything really. If you're a girl and you're cute, then you got it made. You can meet a guy in 2 seconds. But if you're a guy, you got to work a little bit harder. Women are pickier than men. That's no surprise. Well, maybe when you're young, when you're like 40, probably not. But just go out and try to meet some new people. That's about it. I've been hung up before, and it sucks. And you want to tell the person that. You just want to tell the person off so bad, and every time you say it in your head, next time she texts, I'm just going to tell her, forget it, I'm going to go off on her, cuss her out, and you never do. Because when they text you, you get happy because you think, oh, well, maybe I'll have a girlfriend now, maybe things will work out, and it turns into this bitter cycle. And in the end, after this person has jerked you around, finally, you get sick of it. You stop replying to text or phone call, and it's a waste. Don't worry about it. It's best thing to do if somebody's jerking you around is to stop talking to that person and just move on. Usually, people come back. Most of the girls that play games always come back to me later on down the road. So it's not really a loss. It's just a temporary loss. So anyway, that's my advice. Check out my website, relationshipmath.com. I talk about a variety of subjects, and I get my own personal spin, try to add a little bit of humor into the website. So give it a check out. Check it out next time you are bored. All right. Signing off.